Invasion of the Body Snatchers, E.T. District 9. Are you looking for an excellent movie about aliens? Or maybe you want to argue with other people about which alien movies are the best alien movies? Either way, you're in the right place. My name is Sherer, and I'm a screenwriter, a director, and a film producer. I recently directed a paranormal thriller about UFOs, aliens, and paranormal phenomena titled Disclosure. It's coming out on this channel on November 1st, 2025. Today's video comes in 4 parts. First, we'll talk about the top 5 alien movies according to critics, then the top 5 alien movies according to the audience, and then the top 5 alien movies based on a combined critic and audience score. All of this data is coming from Metacritic, by the way, except for the 4th option, which is me talking about my top 5 alien movies, because why not? If you think something should have made the list that didn't, comment down below, because I'm always looking for good recommendations. And if you want to see the full list of films and all of their ratings, just look at the description down below. I'll list all that stuff down there. Coming in at number 5, Alien. Fantastic film. I'm sure it's going to come up on multiple lists. Alien comes in at number 5 for the critics. Coming in at number 4 for the critics, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Classic Steven Spielberg movie. Great stuff. Coming in at number 3 from the critics, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I don't even know if I've seen that film. I probably need to see that film. E.T. the Extraterrestrial came in the number 2 slot. Fantastic film. Another Steven Spielberg film. He's definitely a science fiction fan, and that's awesome for us. Coming in at number 1 for the critics, a movie that I have never seen, Solaris. Again, I don't know what Solaris is, but I'm sure it's awesome, which then brings us to the audience top 5. These should be pretty classic films that we all should be pretty aware of. Coming in at number 5, District 9. Cool story behind District 9. If you ever want to hear a little bit more about District 9 and how it came about, you should definitely do a YouTube search on District 9. Coming in at number 4, Predator. Has one of the lowest critic scores on here, but the fans love it, and I love it too. So, hey, it's in the top 5 for the audience, which is awesome. Coming in at number 3 from the audience, a movie that is not on my list because I've never seen it, but I'm literally going to go watch it after I finish making this video. The Thing, which is supposed to be pretty awesome. The critics only gave it a 57. Audience gives it an 8.8, which is pretty phenomenal. I have to go watch it. I'm going to watch it after this video, see if it makes my top 5. After I watch it, I'll leave a comment down below, and I'll let you know what I thought of it. Coming in at number 2 from the audience, Aliens, or Alien 2. I mean, it's called Aliens, but it's also Alien 2, just in case we don't want to get this confused. Top movie for the audience. Maybe you agree with this, maybe you don't. Alien. Alien and Aliens. The Alien franchise had such an amazing start. 1 and 2 in the audience. They both got 8.9 from the audience score, which is phenomenal. And they did great with the critics too. Alien has an 89 and Aliens has an 84, which are really solid scores. So if you haven't seen Alien or Aliens, what are you doing? Go watch them. Now we're going to get into the combined score. So this is, if you combine the critic score and the audience score, this is the total score for both of them. Coming in at number 5, the movie that I still have never heard of because I've been recording this video the whole time and I still haven't gone to watch it. Solaris from 1972. Invasion of the Body Snatchers comes in at number 4. That's the 1956 version. Coming in at number 3, Aliens. Coming in at number 2, when you combine the scores, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. And then coming in at number 1, this is not going to be any surprise to anybody because this was on the critics list and it was on the audience list, Alien. Alien comes in as the number 1 movie about aliens. It's called Alien. It seems like, I mean, if you're going to name your movie Alien, I guess it better be pretty good if it's going to be a movie about aliens. Which then brings us to my dumb top 5. Coming in at number 5, I think a lot of you will agree with this based on the scores from the audience, Aliens. Aliens is a phenomenal movie, a great follow-up to the first one, and really set the franchise off to a great start. By the way, if you haven't seen Alien Earth, I know some people do not like Alien Earth. I think it has some of the best writing in the Alien universe, and I highly recommend it. I thoroughly enjoyed Alien Earth, and maybe you didn't, but I thought it was great. Coming in at number 4 for me, Edge of Tomorrow. And no, it did not make either of the other lists. It didn't show up on the other lists at all. But I felt like that film was really fun. It's maybe not high art, but it's a really fun film. That's why I liked it. Coming in at number 3, one that you will probably all disagree with me on. I had never seen a film that didn't really use a lot of special effects, that was science fiction, that kept me engaged the entire time. Now there is a lot of CG VFX at the very end of the film, but up until that point, there's really nothing, and it still captivated me, which gives me inspiration to do films on a low budget, like Disclosure, the film that I have coming out on November 1st. And so that is 10 Cloverfield Lane. In my opinion, the best of the Cloverfield movies. Actually, maybe the only one that I like. But the fact that it is so good, given the budget, is just amazing. Coming in at number 2, a movie that seems to be maybe a little bit more controversial, although for me, it's always been one of my favorite films about aliens, and that is Signs. I mean, Shyamalan has done some great movies. If you haven't seen The Sixth Sense in a while, go back and watch The Sixth Sense again. I just did recently, and that film is so good, and people just kind of lose track of it. But I thought Signs was a phenomenal movie. It has one of the scariest shots of aliens that I think I've ever seen in a movie. But Signs is a really interesting one, blending in like science fiction with some faith-based elements. I thought that was interesting to me. So I have Signs at number 2, which means my number 1 movie agrees with the audience. It agrees with the critics. Everybody loves this movie. It is a phenomenal movie. And if it wasn't, it picked the wrong title. But Alien is awesome. Aliens and Alien both made my top 5. And as I was putting this list together, I was looking at all the other movies, and I was like, wow, these movies are really, really, really solid. So what are your top 5? Leave me your top 5 in the comments down below. If you like movies about aliens, UFOs, and paranormal phenomena, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you can watch my film, Disclosure, on November 1st, 2025. Thanks for watching. And when it comes to alien/UFO disclosure, who knows the truth? Disclosure is coming November 1st.